This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball's app makes it easy to keep up to date with transfer news, scores and stats all in the one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description. The app is free.
Okay, so where do we begin with this game? Southampton 2, Everton 1. 99 minutes of football, 10 seconds of quality. I can go through those 10 seconds of quality for you too. Okay, the first bit of quality that maybe took 7 to 8 seconds was a little interchanging passes between some of our players. Lookman gets a shot on target. It's deflected wide for a corner. There's 8 seconds. The other 2 seconds would have been a ball scrambling around all over the place. It pops out. Gylfi, side foot into the back of the net. That takes about 2 seconds to accomplish. There we go. 10 seconds of quality, 98 minutes and 50 seconds of absolute shite. And this isn't the first time this season. This isn't the second time this season. Every single game, basically, besides the Burnley, which we still don't know where that came from. Are Burnley really that shit that we can beat them away from home that much? Yeah, maybe so. But ever since that Liverpool game, we have gone downhill, confidence gone, work ethic gone, playing the same system, trying the same players in the same positions, and it's obviously not working. Richarlison cannot play up top by himself. Fact. Seamus Coleman doesn't give us what he used to give us and needs to be somewhat eased out and somewhat replaced, or John Joe Kelly needs to be given a run of games. Fact. Marco Silva got the tactics wrong again? Possibly a fact. Problem is that whenever we try and do anything against these teams, we go about doing it the same way. You look at us, we don't really have a B plan, a C plan, a D plan. We just try and do exactly the same thing all the time. And I'm sorry, but the opponents, they've sniffed us out, right? They know exactly what we're going to do, how we're going to play, how we're going to line up, what our weaknesses are, what our strengths are. And even, we made Southampton almost look like world beaters today. A team that's only, won one game at home and got 8 points before this game. Now they've got 11 points at home this season. And what did it take? Organization, a game plan. And 2 people up top, one and one. You've got Cupshite Ings up there doing what centre forwards are supposed to do. Hold the ball up, lay it off, get into position, feed the wide man, get back in the box, expect the cross. You've got Redmond running around there in that, the split striker or second striker, however you want to call it, always available, always putting the pressure on, always asking questions of our defense, and we don't have any answers for it. We don't. Yes, sure, it was unlucky for Luca Digne but that shouldn't even have happened. And you look for the first goal, Gomez, Idrissa, just losing the second ball. Always losing that second ball. It doesn't matter if it's from a corner, from a free kick, from a lobbed ball. We'll head it clear, and it's always the opposition that's getting in there first, getting stuck in, and just carrying on. No, sure, Ward-Prowse should not have got that close to go. Stick a tackle in, take a booking, do what you've got to do, but you can't just let somebody waltz through the middle of our defense like they did all day today. Every single time we gave away possession, or every single time they played a pass forward, I was on the edge of my seat about to load a brick, okay? Because the crowd gets up for one, which we're not actually used to when we're watching Everton games. As the actual home crowd getting up and getting excited about something. Even at the bare, smallest, minimal chance of something happening, they get behind it, go, crowd's up, ball's rolling forward. And every single time I thought they were going to do something, and literally every single time they did. Ings gets through and starts smashing, volleys from outside the 18-yard box. Ward-Prowse has got enough balls to take a shot from outside the 18-yard box. Redmond just runs around and expects the ball fed into feet, and he gets it. Our midfield today was outplayed so badly. There was no room in there. So if there's no room in there, Siggy can't do what Siggy should be doing, which he doesn't do ever because it's too congested. Gomez had a nightmare today. Ghana was doing what he does on the defensive end of things, obviously, getting stuck in, getting tackles in there, doing what he does. But the guy has no forward or offensive nous. The guy can't pass the ball across the floor 10 yards forward. He can't pick a pass. He can't split a defense open. He can't do any of that. So if he's not going to do that, and Gomez isn't going to do that, and Siggy's not going to do that, well, then where's the creativity coming from? We can pass it out to the left or out to the right for Bernard or for Lookman or for Walcott or for whoever, but Richarlison's not in the box. He's coming short to get his other stuff from those guys, and he's 10, 15 yards away from the danger area. So who's following in? Siggy's not running in. Gomez isn't running in. Ghana's not running in. So what exactly are we doing on the offensive side of the ball? And don't even get me started on the effort today. Seriously, if I went into work and performed like that, like 95% of our players on that pitch today, maybe excluding Ghana because he actually looked like he was ours today. Everybody else, shame on you. Shame on you for what you're doing. And it's not the first time for a lot of these players. It's not the second time. It's a lot of the time. Clueless. And if you think that Premier League teams, even if they are average teams like Southampton, if you think that they're not going to sniff out that weekend and say, oh, hey boys, these guys aren't up for it today. These guys don't want it. There's no desire from these guys. Look at them just thinking they're all badass, thinking they're all good. Oh, this guy costs 40 million. This guy costs 45 million. This guy costs da-da-da-da-da. Oh, this guy's a Barcelona loanee. This guy came from Barcelona. That guy came from Barcelona. It doesn't matter. You can have a lower quality of player and a lower quality of overall team, but if you've got the guts, if you've got the determination, if you've got the desire, and the manager can actually instill some winning passion into you, you're going to win 9 times out of 10 with a little bit of luck. The top teams in this league don't win by luck, or unless you count the derby, but that was pickers, obviously. But no, you look at City, you look at, Chelsea lost today, but you look at the top 6 teams. They actually go out and win a game. They stick to a game plan. They show some desire. They show some fight. They get it done, even if they do go behind. There's no sitting back when they go ahead, and there's no panicking when they go down. They just do the same thing from minute 1 to minute 90, making smart adjustments, smart tactical changes, not leaving it too late, not doing anything at all. I didn't want to rant, because I don't do these very often, but seriously, I woke up this morning at 6 a.m., right? And I watched the Wolverhampton Wanderers versus, I don't even remember who they played now, it's been such a long day, but I wake up and I watch, Leicester, and I watch a 4-3 thrilling game of footy from start to finish, end to end. Yeah, 2 average, teams sitting in, mid-table, but they're around us. And if you think right now that Wolves aren't better than Everton, if you think that Watford aren't better than Everton on paper, in games, and on stats, you think Leicester aren't better than us, you've got another thing coming. Right now, we're a mid-table joke team. Okay? We put all this money into it, and every week, we get there and say, oh, we're building that new stadium. Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, yeah, we've got silver. We've got brands. We've got Mashiri's money. We've got... Sure, it's a plan, and I'm down for the plan. I'm not Silver out, whatever you say. I think we need to give him time, but he needs to realize, and I'm sure they do, where we need players, players that fit the system and don't just come in and say, oh, we can squeeze them in, we can shoehorn them in. No, actual players that know what they're doing in Silver's system and to get the best out of everybody around each other. So, end of the day, shit result, shit desire. Tired of watching it, tired of waking up super early to watch all these games on the weekend and knowing that I can watch a game like Leicester, Wolves, and be like, oh, if I was a Wolves fan, I'd be ecstatic, over the moon, wonderful, great. If I was Leicester, I'd be like, a little bit of bad luck at the end there, but at least we scored 3 goals, at least we went for it from the first minute to the last minute. Everton, come on, do better.